This is ABC 7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. The threat of algae from Lake Okeechobee hasn't had an effect on the Suncoast, but a new survey found all of Florida risks losing vacationers because of it. ABC 7's Ray Collins joins us with details of this new study. Ray.
Yeah, Haley, a new report says the algae blooms could keep half the number of potential tourists away from Florida. The algae bloom that began in Lake Okeechobee is 100 miles from the Suncoast, but a new survey shows a large number of prospective tourists up north would hold off coming to Florida until the algae is resolved.
We have had questions.
John Shields has been a Lido Key lifeguard for 39 years. He's answered questions on everything from turtles to rocks, and right now the issue is an algae bloom that's miles away.
I'm not really surprised just because when things go out nationwide and this area is so huge in tourism, people find out about these things and want to know if it's safe to come.
And apparently many are drawing their own conclusions, according to a study done by the University of Florida's Tourism Crisis Management Initiative. It concluded the algae bloom in other parts of Florida has half the potential visitors to Florida concerned enough to delay their travel here. But make no mistake, this bloom has caused some problems. It's drifted west out the Caloosahatchee River to Fort Myers to the Gulf, and to the east out the St. Lucie River around Stewart to the ocean. And while it's caused huge problems on the Treasure Coast, the Suncoast is not involved. But for some answering those survey questions outside the state, they don't always differentiate.
We're in Sarasota and Longboat Key. It's just like we're not affected by it directly.
Chris and Carrie Barksdale came here on vacation, and they're not concerned about the algae or any other potential deterrent.
I've been coming here since I was a little girl. I've been through the red tides, and multiple times, and I don't know. It's just things happen, and it doesn't really affect you.
Well, we've been through algae and oil spills and hurricanes, but the Suncoast each time so far has been lucky, Haley.
Very true, Ray. And now the tourism experts at Visit Sarasota, are they saying much about this new survey?
No, not refusing interviews, in fact, not saying a thing, but they are posting daily pictures on social media to show that nothing here has changed.
Just trying to, get that message out.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Ray. A Sarasota man is behind bars tonight accused of stealing more than $10,000 in rifles and shotguns from a business. Sheriff's deputies say 24-year-old Justin McFarling took 10 weapons from a storage area on Porter Road last Friday night. The victim told deputies few people had access to this storage unit, but McFarling would often accompany his girlfriend to clean the business. Deputies say McFarling later pawned 2 of the stolen guns at a shop in Manatee County. Records from McFarling's electronic monitoring device also showed he was away from home during the time of the burglary. He is charged with armed burglary and theft of a firearm. Additional charges are pending. The competition in the race for Venice City Council is a bit smaller. Bill Ahern was disqualified from the race because his voter registration has not been in Venice for 12 consecutive months, even though Ahern has lived in the city for 4 years. Now, there's no one in the running for the seat being vacated by Councilwoman Jeanette Gates.
I have heard that there are interested individuals that will be doing so it should be interesting.
Incumbent Mayor John Hollick is running for re-election. His opponent is Francesco Abruzino, the operator of the news website The Venice Scoop. Councilman Bob Daniels is also running for re-election. He is unopposed. The Northport Police Department is staying hydrated thanks to a good Samaritan. Mary DeVore started a campaign on Facebook to collect water and Gatorade for police who are out on the road. In just a week, residents, businesses, and other groups in the community joined in. Mary collected almost 3,000 bottles of water and 200 bottles of Gatorade in just 7 days. And Bob, they need it out there because it is quite hot on the Suncoast.
Yeah, humidity is very high whenever you get that west to southwest wind, and we are getting that as a result of this trough of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. It keeps things very muggy, especially overnight. This is looking more and more impressive, although we don't see a lot of deep convection, but you can see some nice outflow in this clockwise swirl. That means high pressure is situated right over the Gulf of Mexico, and with that in mind, a trough of low pressure, this could turn into a surface low, and some models are indicating that. The Hurricane Center now giving this a chance for development over the next several days. Look, this is the rainfall total for the next, it looks like 48 hours. a little less than that actually, and you can see some rainfall totals up to 4 inches, mainly to the north of us now. And as I mentioned, the Hurricane Center now saying that this has a 30% chance of developing in the next 5 days. And the problem is it's going to sit there. It's not moving much at all. Let's know how that impacts our weekend weather coming up in just a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Manatee County students are preparing for the first day of school, and this will be another year either at or above student capacity. The school district is expecting to enroll 850 more students than it had last year. Palmetto, Braden River, and Lakewood Ranch High Schools each could be hundreds over capacity. Superintendent Dr. Diana Green says schools are maintaining a quality level of education. She hopes a new high school in Parrish can relieve some of the overcrowding in 2 years. Those plans, however, are riding on a half-cent sales tax extension vote coming up in November.
We still have to deal with the capacity issue for 2 more school years.
Unless we look at something like building another wing onto this campus, we're going to have to change something. We're running out of student space.
The state requires classrooms of 25 students or less for core classes. Green says that standard will be met at all public high schools. There were a lot of emotional comments at last month's community conversation meeting involving the Sarasota Police Department and the NAACP. If you weren't able to attend the meeting, you can now see it online. ABC7 has the meeting available on demand through Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. Bonus features are also available. You can download the ABC7 channel and look under the Community tab. In addition to hearing the questions posed to police, you can learn how to file a complaint, apply to be a police officer, and learn how to take part in monthly meetings. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official weekend Suncoast forecast. Plus, a Zika vaccine is in the works when it could possibly hit the market. And how a new campaign shows what needs to be done to fix Florida's immigration system. Those stories are next, but here's tonight's Mega Millions drawing.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
What's up, America? I'm John Crowder. It's Friday, August 5th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $30 million. To win that jackpot, you must bet C's 5 white balls plus that gold Mega Ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 5. That's followed by 54. Up next, we have 28. That's followed by 18, and your final white ball for this Friday evening is 74. Now for the Mega Ball, tonight's Mega Ball number 6. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 5, 54, 28, 18, 74, and the gold Mega Ball is 6. Now if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot can be $38 million. Play on, America.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll feel cooler than ever when you drive away in a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999, or take home a stylish new Jeep Renegade for just $18,599. How about a new 2016 Jeep Patriot for just $14,999? Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
US Med has great news for anyone living with diabetes.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, US Med will ship a new glucose meter right to your home.
And shipping is free.
My new meter uses only a speck of blood, so it's less painful than my previous meter.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, you're covered with US Med. We're welcoming new patients, even if your current provider can't supply you anymore.
I don't even have to test on my fingers anymore. I can test on my hand or forearms, and it's more accurate than my old meter.
So call US Med today, and you'll have a choice of 2 great meters.
One that actually speaks your results, or a meter so small it fits on the bottle of strips.
Act now, and US Med will include a free prescription discount card. We'll also send you a free diabetes cookbook. This is your opportunity.
So call US Med today.
You'll be glad you did.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? ABC7 has the information you need. Access our special Surviving a Hurricane now. Learn how to prepare a readiness plan and survival kit. Know your evacuation route. Be prepared, Suncoast, when severe weather threatens. Access our special on our ABC7 app and all our live streaming platforms.
Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku.
Well, Bob, you all lucked out at
Yeah,
Music
again.
on Main.
Yeah,
No
last
rain.
week it was Friday Fest and it was fine, and then today humid, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
but it could
Just
be a
a
lot
little.
worse, right?
It could be a
lot
lot
of rain,
worse.
thunderstorms normally in the afternoon and evening, but our pattern has shifted, and a lot of thanks to all the people out there too who came by
Who
the
came
ABC7 booth
Yep.
and had a great time listening to the Ocean Road, which is a pretty good band.
They sounded good.
We had some good times out there, and this is a Casey Key webcam showing you earlier today a lot of clouds and showers, but then skies kind of cleared out a little bit. We had some sunshine, temperatures actually warming up in the late afternoon and early evening, and a pretty nice sunset tonight too, with some clouds out there in the Gulf of Mexico. Well, I met a couple of fans, ABC7 fans out there, and the Brit Karen Terry stopped by and said, "You never show my photos." I said, well, you know, we get a lot, but nonetheless, this was sunrise near Siesta Key, and I appreciate her watching all the time. She says she watches all the time, and appreciate her watching ABC7 in the morning and noon and night. And as far as that goes, Titan radar picture not showing anything going on out there right now, but look at this little rotation here. You see these showers moving off to the northeast while these dropping to the southwest. So yes, there's a little line of low pressure right there, if you will, and that possibly could develop a little surface low over the next couple of days. Regardless, it's not moving much, and so that means a good deal of heavy rainfall anticipated across Florida. Now, it looks like the Panhandle, not too much, but as you push further east down near the Big Bend and also near Cedar Key, they could get quite a bit of rainfall, as much as 12 inches in some areas over the next, looks like several days there. For us, the rainfall estimate's pretty heavy out on Lido and just offshore of Lido, Siesta Key getting some rainfall, but that was mainly in the morning as those storms rolled ashore. Now we'll see more storms developing, say around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning in the Gulf, and then they'll push onshore right around sunrise. And 80 degrees right now. We have fair skies, and the dew point it's 73. Winds out of the east-southeast at 6. That's that land breeze starting to develop, and the pressure 30.02 inches, and that is holding steady. Our high today a couple degrees shy of the average. That's due to the increased cloud cover with that southwesterly wind, but our low temperatures will be a few degrees above average over the next couple of nights. In fact, all the way through Wednesday night, we'll see that onshore flow. No rainfall officially at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Temperatures statewide, upper 70s to low to mid 80s even, 85 degrees in Key West and 80 degrees in Sarasota. 80s everywhere except for Punta Gorda now. 85 at Bradenton Beach and Mayaca City at 82. Northport, you're at 83 degrees. Same in Venice Gardens and 82 at Lakewood Ranch. This is a forecast model showing the bulk of the heavy rainfall staying to our north tomorrow, but we will see showers pushing onshore in the morning like we saw today. And then as we move through time, you'll notice this system really doesn't move much. At times it goes through a little lull, and then more showers and storms develop and kind of rotate around this area of low pressure. Really the bulk of the heavy rainfall again on Sunday even to the north, but then that little piece of energy will make its way through for us on Sunday late morning and afternoon, and that could be heavy at times. We're anticipating a couple of inches at least over the span of the next 24 to 48 hours. As far as the tropical storm goes, it's still out there. Earl, it's getting set to make landfall again. It actually gained some strength today. Out in the Atlantic, not much happening. There's a pretty strong tropical wave making its way through just south of Cape Verde, but no signs of organization or rotation with that. The atmosphere out there in the Atlantic is still fairly dry, as you see, but things will start to moisten up here in the next couple of weeks, it looks like, as far as that goes. And we'll keep an eye on that system in the northeastern Gulf. Temperatures around the United States fairly warm over the northeast and throughout the Great Lakes at this time. For boaters tomorrow, seas running 2 feet or less, a light chop out there. And as far as the water temperature goes, 89 degrees And tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay. The next high tide will be at 3:35, a low tide at 9:41. Storms developing overnight. Warm, muggy, upper 70s for lows. Tomorrow, look for showers and storms scattered about. Not everyone will get the rain, but could wash out a few tea times. 89 degrees for a high. The extended forecast does call for a good chance for storms running in through the next 5 days. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Researchers are ready to start testing a Zika virus vaccine in humans. Doctors from the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston will start testing the vaccine in the fall. This comes after a successful trial in rhesus monkeys. The mosquito-borne virus is believed to cause birth defects when pregnant women are infected. President Obama addressed the issue in a press conference on Thursday. He says the country expects to see more Zika cases. The vaccine is expected to be available by next summer. The Reason for Reform campaign is highlighting reasons why it says more needs to be done to fix a broken immigration system in Florida and the United States. The campaign has spent the last week in highlighting contributions made by immigrants to the workforce and the economy, with reports specific to each state in the country. The group is also calling on Congress to take action on immigration reform. Ed Moore is the president of the Independent Colleges and Universities of Florida and part of this coalition. He says there are numerous problems that legal and illegal immigrants face in Florida. One issue is how much time and money is spent training and educating foreigners, only to tell them they have to leave once they finish their studies.
And instead of handing them a diploma and then allowing them to work here in the industries that they have been doing internships and discoveries and research all the way through school, we hand them an airline ticket and say, sorry, you got to go somewhere else.
Moore is hopeful more can be accomplished once this presidential election is over. Autopsy reports of the Orlando nightclub shooting victims are being released to the public. Today, the Orange County Medical Examiner began the release of the reports on 49 victims killed in the June 12th shooting at the Pulse nightclub. The shooter's autopsy has also been released, and it found he was hit by 8 bullets during a shootout with a SWAT team. Officials say that family members of the victims were notified that this would happen. All reports should be released by August 10th. Today, the public is seeing for the first time dash cam and body cam video released by the Chicago Police Department. It shows the events unfold and lead to the fatal shooting of an alleged teenage car thief. 18-year-old Paul O'Neill is seen careening down the street in a reportedly stolen Jaguar, then swiping a squad car. As officers open fire, O'Neill, who is unarmed, flees the scene. Police pursue on foot, rushing through a yard as gunfire can be heard. As you see here, body cam video shows the suspect captured, cuffed, and face down on the ground, his shirt covered in blood.
I'm very hurt. Words can't describe how I feel at this moment and how I felt when it happened. But I really want everybody to know that Paul was loved.
This is the city's first video of a fatal police shooting to go public. It's under new guidelines that call for release within 60 days. Now to the election. Hillary Clinton saying America is, quote, better than Donald Trump as her poll numbers and list of endorsers continue to grow. The Trump campaign trying to stem the bleeding, even as Paul Ryan's latest fundraising request seems to indicate he is resigned to a Hillary Clinton presidency. ABC's Lana Zach has the latest in Washington.
The endorsement drama is over.
In our shared mission to make America great again, I support and endorse our Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan.
Donald Trump created headlines earlier this week when he withheld his endorsement of House Speaker Paul Ryan. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is trying to recruit defectors from Donald Trump.
I have been trying to understand what it is that has driven people to support Trump. Let's not lose sight of the real pain that many Americans are feeling because the economy has left them behind.
Clinton going on the attack.
We need to stand up as a country and say that Donald Trump doesn't represent who we are and what we believe.
She's really pretty close to unhinged.
Donald Trump lobbing the same accusations he's been facing recently at Clinton.
I was the first one, I believe, to use the word unfit in referring to her.
Now they pick it up and they use it on me. I always thought that I was extremely fit.
The latest McClatchy-Maris poll showing Hillary Clinton up by 15 points.
Clinton also critiqued Trump for his treatment of the press, but it's worth noting that it has been 245 days since Clinton held a formal press conference. Lana Zak, ABC News, Washington.
Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, actually, let's go to this.
We're so proud to share a bit of what we did today. Well, I want you to know, I don't know if you ever think about this, but you are America's favorite Vigo. You really are.
ABC 7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store of choice. Powered by the iAssociates, providing sight for life.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Welcome back, two of my favorite guests, Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5!
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
We're family now.
The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Since 1928, Karastan has been setting the standard in carpets and rugs, producing non-allergenic wools that won't promote the growth of bacteria or dust mites like other carpets will. Karastan wools actively remove contaminants from the indoor air, making your home healthier. And there are many colors and patterns and textures to choose from. Come see for yourself.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Now, sports.
Athletes from around the world are in Rio de Janeiro for the 2016 Olympics. The opening ceremonies just began hours ago. Although there have already been some soccer matches played, the official day one tomorrow features cycling, archery, swimming, rowing, and volleyball, just to name a few. The games run through Sunday, August 21st. 2 great wins for the Rays the last few games against the Kansas City Royals, but tonight they take on the Minnesota Twins at Tropicana Field. Could they keep the streak going? We will pick it up in the bottom of the 6th. The score is tied at 1. Tampa Bay's Brad Miller scores a solo home run off Irvin Santana. 2-0 Rays. Top of the 7th, the Twins' Eddie Rosario slams one to far center field. A 2-run homer off Erasmo Ramirez. Ramirez didn't have much luck in the 8th either. Miguel Sano whacks it toward left field. It is fair. That is a solo homer right there. And then in the top of the 9th, Minnesota's Jorge Polanco and Eddie Rosario get home. The Rays couldn't make a comeback. The Twins take this one 6-2. The teams play again tomorrow night. Yankees first baseman remind me how to say this, Teixeira. Mark Teixeira says he plans to retire at the end of the season. Slowed by injuries, the 36-year-old switch-hitting first baseman is batting .198 with 10 homers and 27 RBIs. Teixeira is a 3-time All-Star and 5-time Gold Glove winner. He is in his final season of an 8-year, $180 million contract. His 404 home runs are 5th among switch hitter, trailing behind Mickey Mantle, Eddie Murray, Chipper Jones, and Carlos Beltran. In his first public appearance since suffering a concussion, Dale Earnhardt Jr. says he is not ready to stop racing. He spoke at Watkins Glen today, where the Sprint Cup race is taking place on Sunday. The driver says not quite ready to quit. Earnhardt has missed the previous 3 Cup races while he recovers. Earnhardt says he continues to experience some issues with balance and an ability to focus on an object while he moves his head.
Nothing else really is a priority except for just getting the symptoms to clear up and get back to feeling like yourself. That's all that I'm thinking about. You know, and it's a you know, the process isn't as fast as you would like it to be.
Jeff Gordon will continue to fill in for Earnhardt Jr. at the next 2 races. That's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's winning lotto numbers straight ahead.
ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
The payoff of a good work ethic. A 10-year-old North Carolina boy already has it down. Tyron Bell made a post on his mother's Facebook page a few days ago asking to mow lawn so that he could pay for his school supplies. Since that post, donations have been pouring in, and now he has enough for the entire year and plenty left over. He says he's going to put those extra school supplies in bags and then pass them out to whoever needs them in the community.
Wow, great lessons there. Right? It's amazing, you know.
Hard work. He just wants to pay for his school supplies.
That's right.
He wasn't asking for, anything special, but
absolutely.
Great job there.
Good job.
And back to school.
Yeah,
starting
coming
next
soon,
week.
right?
Oh,
Wednesday.
My goodness. Wow. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. We'll